Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today we are doing the 2016 draft class rebuild. We've done 2018 and 2017, so we're going to keep moving on down the line until we run out of players that we can make a full team with in a draft class. So let's take a look at this team. Our team's overall is at 90. We have an 89 offense and 97 defense, and our starting quarterback is Carson Wentz. For backups, we have Jared Goff, we have Dak Prescott. Starting running back, Ezekiel Elliott, but we also have Derrick Henry, we have Jordan Howard. For receivers, Michael Thomas, Tyreek Hill, Tyler Boyd, Robbie Anderson. Great receivers. For tight end, we have Hooper, we have Higbee. Our offensive line, we have Stanley, Blythe, Whitehair, Tooney, Tunzel. A great offensive line, in my opinion. For defense, though, we are absolutely stacked. We have Jalen Ramsey, Kendall Fuller, Jackson, Howard, Chris Jones, Pierce, Joey Bosa, Neal, Judon, Jack, Jones, Campbell, and Byard. Just absolutely stacked on defense. So we're going to go to the midseason mark, see how we're doing. I'll see you in a second. We are 4-3 at the midseason mark. Let's see where that puts us in our division. We are in first place. That's good. Vikings 4-4, Packers 2-5, Lions 1-6. What do we have for XP? 1 on offense. Okay, what about on defense? Wow. Basically, 1s across the board, except Campbell doesn't have any and Neal has 2. So let's go to the playoffs. I hope that we make it. We ended up making the playoffs and getting a first-round bye. When do we end up going? 13-3. The Packers and the Vikings went 6-10. The Lions 5-11. Check out the stats, the awards. Carson Wentz, 4,300 yards, 28 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Rushing, Ezekiel Elliott, 1,700 yards, just about, 12 touchdowns. Henry, 9 touchdowns. Drake with 2. Wow. Receiving, Tyreek Hill, 900 yards, 6 touchdowns. Michael Thomas, over 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. Hooper, 650, 3 touchdowns. Tyler Boyd, 5 yards away from 1,000, 7 touchdowns. Elliott with 3, Higbee with 3. Not that bad. Defense, let's see. Deion Jones, 113 tackles. Sack totals, what do we have? 12.5 by Joey Bosa, 10 by Jones, 6.5 by Yannick, 6 by Jones, 3.5 by Campbell, 3 by Jack. Interception totals, 3 by Byard, 2 by Jones, Ramsey, and Neal, 1 by Judon and Fuller. What do we have for fumble recoveries? Oh, is that fumble recovery? Oh, that is 1 by Ramsey, 1 by Neal, 1 by Fuller, 1 by Jones. Not bad. Any safety counts? 1 by Kenny Clark. Okay. Defensive touchdown, I think that said Jalen Ramsey. Yes, it did. Check out the yearly awards real quick. Le'Veon Bell, the MVP. Tom Brady, Watson. Oh, Elliott's number 5. Wentz, number 7. Not bad. Coach of the year, did we win it? No. We lost to Jay Gruden. If you say so. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. There we go. Elliott, I like to see that. Matt Ryan, Smith, Rogers, Wentz, number 5. Not bad, not bad. Defensive Player of the Year. Deion Jones. Wow. So we got offensive and defensive player of the year. That is just great to see. Miles Jack, number 6. Kendall Fuller, number 7. Joey Bosa, number 8. Wow. I don't think we're going to have any rookies on here. I traded them all away, I believe. Yes, I did. Let's take a quick peek at the XP. What do we have? 2 by Wentz, 2 by Elliott, 1 by Thomas and Hill. 1's basically across the board for offensive line. I'm excited to look at this defense right here. 3 by Jones, 3 by Joey Bosa. Not as much as I was expecting. Neal only got 1 more through the rest of the season. Fuller has 2. Ramsey has 2. So let's upgrade all our players, and I think we're going to win the Super Bowl in our first year. I'm almost 100% sure of it, but I'm sure I'll be proven wrong. So let's advance the week. Who are we going to play? We are playing the 9-7 Carolina Panthers. If we cannot beat Cam Newton and the Panthers, we have a problem. Thank you. Okay, we're playing the 13-3 Redskins, who have Alex Smith as a quarterback. So I'm just saying, we should beat them. We lost 28-21. Are you serious? How do we lose to Alex Smith? Can anybody explain that to me? We lost by a touchdown too. They don't really have that many great players. Alex Smith, 156, 3 touchdowns. Wentz, 294, 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Elliott, 19 for 98. Peterson, 18 for 62. Chris Thompson, 11 for 51. Receiving, Tyreek Hill, 8 for 91 with 2 touchdowns. Hooper, 7 for 87. Jordan Reed, 7 for 65 with a touchdown. Boyd, 5 for 58. Thomas, 3 for 53. Vernon Davis with 2 touchdowns. I don't really get it. And who's in the Super Bowl? I think it said Redskins, Texans. Yes, it did. Let's find out who won. The Redskins beat the Texans 42-28. Really? Alex Smith, 294, 3 touchdowns. Watson, 293 touchdowns. Wow. Adrian Peterson, 19 for 92 with a touchdown. Thompson, 13 for 48. If you say so. Receiving, Paul Richardson, 7 for 66 with a touchdown. Hopkins, 7 for 82. Jordan Reed, 5 for 58 with a touchdown. Demaryius Thomas had a touchdown. Crowder had a touchdown. Fuller, Miller with a touchdown. Okay. Makes complete sense. Let's take a look at our free agents real quick. We're not going to go to free agency or anything like that, but we'll just go straight to the draft. Michael Pierce. About to become a free agent. Yes, he is. Rose is about to be one. Body Calhoun. Okay. What do we have for money? $6.34 million. I don't know if we're going to be able to bring Pierce back unless I give him $10 million, 3.6. Just not interested in signing. Well, about that, how do you feel about a franchise tag? Now, we don't really need Body Calhoun, but the kicker I feel like is a little bit of a, we need to worry about it. I don't even have the salary cap. This is going to be a lot tougher than I expected. We might actually have to turn off the salary cap. With our first pick, we're taking cornerback DeAndre Baker. Let's see what he's all about. 78 overall, star development, 22 years old, 89 speed, 80 man, 79 zone, 79 play rec. In the third round, we're taking right outside linebacker Porter Gustin. Let's see what he's all about. 75 overall, normal development, 21 years old. We are using a downloaded draft class rather. 79 tackle, 85 hit power, 79 speed, 79 acceleration. In the fourth round, we're taking receiver Armon Richards. I don't know if he's going to be a great pick. 73 overall. He does have quick development though. 91 speed, 89 acceleration, 85 catching, 83 catch in traffic. So none of our rookies going to be starting. So we're a 93 overall team, 95 offense, 97 defense. So we're just going to sim right to the midseason mark. Here we go. At the midseason mark, we are 7-0, so we're obviously in first place in our division. The Packers are 4-3, the Lions 3-4, the Vikings 1-6. What do we have for XP? Carson Wentz has one, Tunsil has one. What about on defense? Not as much as last season. Ramsey has one, Pierce, Bosa with one. Let's see who's about to become a free agent, and I believe that is Jalen Ramsey and Michael Thomas. Oh no, okay, we have $168 million in cap space. I don't know what opened up, but that is good to know. So let's throw all the money that we can at him. Wow, I don't know why. I didn't turn the cap off or anything. That's strange. All right, let's give him $11 million, 5.2. Okay, we got the deal done. That is good to see. Michael Thomas, you're definitely coming back. Only quick development for Michael Thomas. Kind of crazy. Let's give him $14 million. Let's get this up to $6 million for a signing bonus. Welcome back. Ooh, Elliott, Tyreek Hill. Okay, that's why, because a lot of guys are about to become a free agent, and that makes sense because they're in year 3, about to be year 4. Okay, all right. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of signing to do. Might actually let some of our quarterbacks go. Tyreek Hill, oh man, I probably shouldn't have thrown all that money at Michael Thomas. Let's give him $12 million. Let's go 5.5. There we go. Are we good? Okay, he's going to resign. That's good. And a lot of these guys, yeah, okay, I'm just going to do this off screen. If someone says no or if I let people walk, I will definitely let you guys know. We made the playoffs and got a bye. Also, I did resign everyone I could. We went 16-0. Really? The Packers 8-8, the Vikings 5-11, the Lions 4-12. 16-0? Wow. Carson Wentz 4,500 yards, 43 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Wow, 16-0. Elliott 1,700 yards again, 18 touchdowns. Henry with 2, Howard with 2. I cannot believe that we went 16-0. Michael Thomas 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns. Hooper 775, 7 touchdowns. 865 for Hill, 5 touchdowns. Tyler Boyd almost 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Ellie with 4, Higbee with 5. Henry had 1. Let's see this defense. 101 tackles by Kendall Fuller. If you say so. Let's see the sack total. Something big. Chris Jones, 13.5. Joey Bosa, 12.5. 8, 7.5 by Clark, 5.5 by Jack, 3.5 by Campbell, 3 by Jones, 3 by Smith. What about the interception totals? 3 by Deion Jones, 3 by Ramsey, 2 by Jack and Jackson, and 1 by Byard. Let's go look at the safety count. We have at least 1. 1 by Chris Jones. Defensive touchdowns? Nothing. Now, before we go into this awards, if we do not win MVP, Coach of the Year, Offensive Play of the Year, Defensive Play of the Year, I'm going to be very upset. So you better say thank you. Ezekiel Elliott, the MVP. That's Carson Wentz, number 3. Do we have anybody else? No. Coach of the Year. There we go. Goff or Wentz. Finally. NFC Offensive Play of the Year. Ezekiel Elliott. Carson Wentz, number 3. Do we have anybody else? We do not. Defensive Play of the Year. Deion Jones. We have Miles Jack, Chris Jones, Kendall Fuller, Ramsey, Joey Bosa. How many in the top 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 in the top 10. Offensive Rookie of the Year. A guy probably didn't play whatsoever. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Same thing. Wow. What a season. Only took having an absolutely stacked team. Let's see. 2 XP points for Wentz. 2 by Elliott. 1 by Thomas. A few on our offensive line, 1 for Hooper. Take a look at the defense real quick. 2 by Bosa, 1 for Pierce, 1 for Jones, 2 for Ramsey, 1 for Fuller. Nothing too crazy. So what are we right now? We're at 93 overall. I'm going to upgrade our players. We have to have won the Super Bowl this year. Have to win the Super Bowl this year. There's no exceptions. Let's take a look. We were 93. We are now up to a 94. That's it? I find that very hard to believe. We're playing against the 9-7 Los Angeles Rams. Who's going to upset our team? It's not going to be the Rams. Can it be the 14-2 Atlanta Falcons? I guess that's not a huge upgrade. Or, wow, upset. But we got upset 22-19. This is an absolute joke. We went 16-0 and lost to the Falcons. Like, really? Is that really what you're doing? Let's go. We're in the conference championship. 22-19. Let's take a look. Matt Ryan, 311, no touchdowns. Wentz, 134, no touchdowns. Whoa, that's a 61 rating? Really? Elliott, 16 for 114, 2 touchdowns. Freeman had a touchdown. Smith had 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Julio Jones, 9 for 103. Freeman, 5 for 74. Hill, 4 for 48. Sanu, 4 for 49. This is just an absolute joke. Trey Burton, 3 for 34. I'd probably trade him to the Falcons to get whoever off that team. All right, let's find out who wins the Super Bowl between, the Texans and the Falcons. The Houston Texans beat the Atlanta Falcons 31-28. Wow. Let's see what happened. Deshaun Watson, 241, 2 touchdowns. Ryan, 284, 2 touchdowns, an interception. Freeman, 16 for 66 with a touchdown. Miller, 17 for 59. Foreman had a touchdown. Moton had a touchdown way down here. Their fullback. Receiving, Julio Jones, 6 for 82 with a touchdown. Hopkins, 5 for 72. Thomas, 5 for 82. Ridley had a touchdown, 5 for 69. Miller had a touchdown. So wasn't there more than just 2 touchdowns? Oh, yeah, Julio Jones also had a touchdown. I was a little confused for a second. Is there anybody that I have to re-sign? I know we don't have much money left, so this might be a little bit harder than we want it to be. Let's take a look, though. Not going to bring back Yannick. Tunzel I want to bring back. Jack, Henry. Henry you could just let go. Tunzel definitely bring him back. Oh, boy. We really don't have that much money. This is going to be very, very disappointing very soon. Miles Jack, I definitely have to bring back. What is it going to take? $6 million? I might turn off the salary cap just so we can keep this team together. This isn't a realistic rebuild, so we could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Star development, Tyler Boyd. I believe we can turn off the salary cap right now. If you guys would like to see me do this without the salary cap, definitely let me know. Let's see. Salary cap off. I don't know if I have to advance the week. I would say no, but I'm not sure at the same time. I want to keep this team together and see what we can do with it. Why does it say we have 30 million? I'm very confused. We should have so much more cap space than that. So we could probably franchise tag Tunzel. Wasn't there... What happened to Miles Jack? Oh, no, we re-signed Miles Jack. That's right. A lot of these guys, like Tyler Boyd, I have to bring back. Oh, yeah, okay. We don't have a salary cap. It keeps going up. Okay. So let's just re-sign all these guys. I'm going to re-sign all of them. I'll see you at the draft. With the 30th pick in the first round, we're taking a G. Harris. Let's see what he's all about. 82 overall, superstar development, 85 break tackle, 91 speed, 88 acceleration, 87 agility. With our second round pick, we're taking receiver Theo Howard. He's a 75 overall, normal development, 21 years old, 92 speed, 89 acceleration, 83 catching, 77 catch in traffic. With our third round pick, we're taking cornerback Harrison Hand. What a name. 71 overall, normal development, 90 speed, 68 man, 69 zone, 70 play rec? You're really not that great. So I upgraded all our players. We're a 91 overall team, 97 offense, 99 defense. Still, none of our rookies are starting, so our team looks exactly the same other than their overalls are a little bit higher. So let's go to the midseason mark. Can we go 16-0 again? So at the midseason mark, we are 5-2, so it looks like we're not going undefeated. We're in first place. The Lions 3-4, the Packers 3-5, the Vikings 1-6. What do we have for XP? Tunzel has 1 on offense. What about on defense? Anything? Jones has 1, Fuller has 1, and Neal has 1. Nothing else really, though. Who's about to become a free agent? I can't imagine anyone important. Tunzel. Oh, we gave him the franchise tag. That's right, because we didn't have the salary cap turned off quite yet. But now that it is, he could be $11 million a year guy. Yeah, why not? All right, let's go to the playoffs. We are going to make it, and I hope this year we can win the Super Bowl. So we made the playoffs and got a first round bye, but we ended up going 13-2-1. The Lions went 6-10. The Packers and the Vikings 5-11. Let's look at the stats and the awards real quick. Carson Wentz about 4,500 yards, 37 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Rushing, Elliott 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns. Henry with 10 touchdowns. Receiving, Michael Thomas 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Hooper about 800 yards, 6 touchdowns. Hill about 650, 6 touchdowns. Tyler Boyd almost 1,000 yards, again 8 touchdowns. Elliott with 5 touchdowns. Higbee and Harris with 2. Harris is the rookie. Defense, Miles Jack 120 tackles. Okay. Sack totals, what do we have? 11.5 by Yannick, 7 by Jack, 6 by Bosa, 4.5 by Jones and Clark. And obviously, I'm not going to say Yannick's last name because I'm not going to pronounce it right. Jalen Ramsey, 3 touchdowns. Byard, 2. 1 for Neal, Jack, Jones, and Jackson. What do we have for safeties? We have at least 1. Who's it going to be by? Of course, Yannick. Defensive touchdowns. Nothing. Can we win some awards this year? Matt Ryan, MVP. All right, Carson Wentz, number 2. Elliott, number 4. Anybody else? No. Coach of the year, the Falcons went 15-1. Who did I trade to that team other than Trey Burton? AFC, we're not in. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Carson Wentz. That's nice. Elliott, number 3. Any other? No. Oh, we traded them. Khalil Mack. That's right. Wow. Miles Jack, number 2. Deion Jones, number 3. And then Jalen Ramsey, number 10. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, Harris is down here. Okay. Defensive Rookie of the Year, nothing. What do we have for XP before we upgrade all our players and go on? 1 by Wentz, 1 by Elliott, a few on the offensive line, 1 by Hooper, 1 by Hill. Defense, what do we have? Basically, just a lot of 1s. No 2s or above. Okay, let's upgrade our players. I upgraded all the players. We're at 95 overall, so let's advance the week, see who we're playing. I imagine it's going to be another showdown with the Atlanta Falcons. Can we beat the 10-6 Washington Redskins? I imagine we can. Yes, okay, here it is. 15-1 Falcons, 13-2-1 Bears. Let's see what happens. Who's going to make the Super Bowl? It's not going to be us. We lost 42-28, of course. Because why could we ever just, I don't know, make the Super Bowl? That'd be nice. Probably shouldn't have traded Khalil Mack to the Falcons. But what can you do? 42-28. Let's see what happened. Carson Wentz, 273, 3 touchdowns. Matt Ryan, about 400 yards, 5 touchdowns with an interception. Rushing, Elliott 16 for 73 with a touchdown. Freeman 16 for 71 with a touchdown. Receiving, Kadee Lamb 7 for 120 with a touchdown. Hooper 6 for 69. Tyler Boyd 6 for 106 with 2 touchdowns. Michael Thomas 5 for 82. Ridley 5 for 68 with a touchdown. Julio Jones 5 for 54 with 2 touchdowns. Burton 5 for 62. I also traded him there. Freeman had a touchdown. Tyreek Hill had a touchdown. Man, oh man. The Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Falcons 28-21. What? That's not realistic whatsoever. Matt Ryan, 331, 2 touchdowns. Roethlisberger, 142, 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Bell, 20 for 85 with a touchdown. I guess if they're all on the same team still. Connor, 14 for 56. Freeman, 14 for 49. Let me guess. Antonio Brown, where are you? I see you down there. You didn't do much. Julio Jones, 7 for 82. Burton, 6 for 81 with a touchdown. Ridley, 5 for 67. McDonald, 5 for 37 with a touchdown. Freeman had a touchdown. Antonio Brown, 3 for 28. James Conner had a touchdown. McElroy? I think that's how you'd say that. He had a touchdown. Now, I think we're good on free agents. I am going to take a quick peek before we go to the draft, even though anyone that we draft probably isn't going to play. Let's see. Yeah, not worried about either of these guys. All right, let's go to the draft. With our first pick, we're taking Trevani Neely. What a name. 79 overall, quick development, 22 years old, 85 break tackle, 84 speed, 88 acceleration, 86 agility. With our second round pick, we're taking strong safety Haynes Dixon. 73 overall, normal development. We reached, apparently, 89 speed, 83 zone coverage, 73 tackles, 75 pursuit. Here's what the team looks like heading into the final season. A 92 overall, 97 offense, 99 defense. Wentz is a 90, Elliott's a 98, Thomas 97, Tyreek Hill's a 96. Boyd's only an 87. I was expecting a little bit higher. Hooper's an 87, Decker 81, Blythe's 82, Whitehair 83, Tooney 85, Tunzel 88. Our offensive line didn't get much better. On defense, though, Jalen Ramsey at 99, Kendall Fuller's at 90, William Jackson's at 87, Howard 82, Chris Jones is at 94, Kenny Clark's at 92, Joey Bosa at 96, Neal 94, Judon 81, Jack 88, Deion Jones is at 97, Campbell's at 81, Byard's at 92. So let's actually go straight to the playoffs and see if we make it. We ended up going 10-6. Really? What happened? We won our division. The Packers are also 10-6. The Vikings 8-8. The Lions 7-9. I imagine they did better. That's why we're losing games. I have to imagine. Carson Wentz, 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. What happened? Elliott, about 1,600 yards, 17 touchdowns. Henry with 10 touchdowns. Harris with 2. I can't believe, how did we go 10-6? Tyreek Hill, 800 yards, 2 touchdowns. Thomas, 950, 4 touchdowns. Hooper, 700 yards, 4 touchdowns. Boyd, 800 yards, 8 touchdowns. Elliott with the touchdown. Higbee with 3. Harris with 1. West with 3. I cannot believe what happened. Are we really going to fall apart in the final year? Miles Jack, 125 tackles. Sack totals. Get up there. 9.5 for Chris Jones. 9 for Bosa. 8.5 for Yannick. 3.5 by Clark and Ogba. 2.5 by Jack and Campbell. And I imagine I didn't say that name right, by the way. Interceptions. 2 by Byard, Fuller, Neal, and Ramsey. 1 by Campbell, Joseph, Horn, and Baker. You say so. Let's see the safety count. I don't know if we're going to have any. We do not. We have a defensive touchdown by Byard. Anyone else? No, no, no. Yearly awards. Let's win something in our final year. Matt Ryan, the MVP. We have Elliott, number 6. Where's Wentz? Did I go buy Wentz? He's just not here. Coach of the year. We're not even in the top 10 when there's 9 and 7 teams. Get out of here. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. Matt Ryan. Elliott's number 3. Wentz has to be up here. He's really not up here. Defensive Player of the Year. Khalil Mack, of course. Let's see. Miles Jack, number 7. What happened? There's a lot of Falcons up here. Offensive Rookie of the Year. We have West. We do not have anything else. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Nothing. All right. Can we actually win the Super Bowl this year in our final year? But what do we have for XP? Wentz has 1. Hooper has 1. I hope our defense has a lot. Not really. That is actually very, very disappointing. 2 by we drafted Baker in the first year of the draft. So that's not bad. But can we beat the 9-6-1 Philadelphia Eagles? I'm betting no. Oh, we did. Okay. Can we beat the 12-4 Cowboys? We have all their good players on my team. Like, what? How? How? How did we lose 28-17? Who's their quarterback? Who's their running back? I have Elliott. I have Prescott. Actually, no, I didn't re-sign Prescott. Don't tell me they have Prescott. No, don't do this to me, game. Don't do it. Teddy Bridgewater, 209, 3 touchdowns. Wentz, 316, a touchdown and interception. No wonder Foles is better than you. Cohen, 26 for 122. Elliott had a touchdown. Justice Hill had a touchdown. Receiving, Hooper, 9 for 122. Albert Wilson, 6 for 99 with 2 touchdowns. Sure. Thomas, 6 for 56. Gallup, 5 for 34. Cooper, 4 for 45. Tyler Boyd had a touchdown. What else do we have? Justice Hill also has a touchdown. I cannot believe this. Let's find out who won the Super Bowl. I imagine the Falcons against the Texans again. The Cleveland Browns beat the Dallas Cowboys 31-21 to win the Super Bowl. Baker Mayfield, 247, 3 touchdowns. Teddy Bridgewater, 306, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Rushing, Duke Johnson, 18 for 77. Nick Chubb, 13 for 64. Cohen, 14 for 42. Sherman with the touchdown. Receiving, Albert Wilson, really? 9 for 140, 2 touchdowns. Njoku, 6 for 50 with a touchdown. Curtis Samuel on the Browns, 6 for 66 with a touchdown. Gallup, 5 for 22. Cooper, 5 for 83 with a touchdown. Landry had a touchdown. But that is going to be it for this rebuild. Let me know, do you want to see me do the 2015 draft class rebuild, 14, 13, as far back as we can go? Maybe we do some rebuilds in some older games. I'm going to look into that a little bit. But if you liked the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out my channel, subscribe for daily Madden 19 content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.